Oh, hi. I always wanted to do that. Good morning. I had this great plan to do I wanted to do like training videos, and I have it like written out, like my plan written out, but I just, I guess I need to focus more on other things and not so much that. However, it is very important to me to train you guys and share with you the things that I've been learning. So, um, I decided that today, at least, I'm going to read part of a chapter of a book that I read and that I have started rereading. So, without further ado, here we go. Sorry, my nose is running. Okay, so this book was a game changer, I guess you could say. I feel like I say that about a lot of things, but I really like this book. It's GoPro. Okay, so let me read to you. The new economy. The world as you know it has changed. For the people who don't recognize that fact, it will be the worst of times. For the people who do, it will be the best of times. Over the last 100 years, an interesting phenomenon occurred. The rise of the corporation became the standard in society. The safe and respected place for people to exist in the workplace was as an employee. Step 1. Go to school to learn how to be an employee. Step 2. Find a company that will employ you. Step 3. Work for that company for 40 years. Step 4. Retire. In recent decades, the promise of being rewarded by the company for your loyalty and hard work has been exposed as a myth. People began to realize the loyalty they were giving to their company was not being given in return. So a different process evolved. Step 1. Go to school to learn to be an employee. Step 2. Find a company that will employ you. Step 3. Switch companies for various political and economic reasons every 3 to 5 years over the course of your career. Step 4. Find that you can't retire comfortably after 40 years, so you keep working. And now we are going through the biggest shift in any of our lifetimes. For a century, companies have paid people by the hour, by the week, or by the year. That's changing on a global level. The world is moving toward a performance economy, and it's already happening. Here's what that means. In the future, you're only going to be paid In the future, you're only going to be paid for performance. You won't be paid for your time anymore. Servers in the food industry already live in this model. They get a very low hourly wage required by law, and they make their living through tips based on their performance. If you can imagine the same model being applied to virtually every job in the world, you will see what is coming. The person cleaning the rooms in the hotel won't be paid by the hour anymore. They'll be paid per room. For office workers, here's an example. A person has a $60,000 annual salary. Step 1. The company will lower that salary to something like $50,000 because with today's marketplace, there are other people to take the job for a lower amount. Step 2. They will reduce their salary base. Step 2. They will reduce their base salary to something like $20,000 a year. Step 3. They will tell that person that they can get an additional $30,000 over the year if they hit certain performance benchmarks on a monthly basis. In other words, if they hit their numbers, they can make an additional $2,500 a month. Now the pressure is on, and the company is loving it. If you don't hit your numbers, they can save even more money. If you do hit your numbers, guess what's in your future? They're going to raise your requirements. Unless you are extremely specialized, this will happen to you if it hasn't already. Count on it, and it will happen in every single profession worldwide. The evolution has begun. Why is this happening? 1, it's a better model for the company. They'll get better results with less expense. 2, the new economy needs fewer people, so the company has more people competing for fewer and fewer jobs. Let me explain why the new economy needs fewer people. The exponential rise of technology has changed everything. Over 100 years ago, 90% of the population worked in agriculture. Today, because of dramatic efficiencies, it's less than 1% and the farming jobs are gone. Remember customer service call centers where you talk to people? Today, you talk to a machine and those jobs are gone. Remember when companies had a massive amount of salespeople? Now people order online and these sales jobs are gone. Remember Blockbuster Video and all of its employees? Now people watch movies on their handheld or tablet devices and those jobs are gone. I love books, but go to your local bookstore while you can. They will be history soon, and so will the jobs provided by those stores. I could go on through virtually every work category in the world. Technology and efficiency are eliminating jobs every single day, and there is nothing we can do to stop it. In fact, it's only going to accelerate. If you are sitting there waiting for the economy to bounce back and for jobs to return, don't. They aren't coming back. Just like the children of farmers saw the handwriting on the wall and loved farming for new vocations, the same thing is happening for people working in old economy jobs. To survive, they'll need to open their eyes to this reality and find something new. Network marketing is better. The best way I know to not only survive but to thrive in the new economy is network marketing. There are important products and services in the world today that need to be promoted to the people who need them. Consumers still need to be educated. Companies have choices. They can dive into the ever-fragmented world of advertising to get the word out. They can hire a large and expensive sales force to sell their products or services. Or they can utilize network marketing to tell their story to the world. More and more companies will choose to use network marketing because it fits the new economy. They can provide all the corporate support and pay distributors on a purely performance basis to promote their products. It's extremely efficient because in the new economy, word-of-mouth advertising continues to work better than any other form of promotion. The company can just take the money they would have spent on advertising and promotion and pay it to their distributors to spread the word. What that means for you as an entrepreneur is that you can receive all the benefits of traditional business ownership without the typical risks. And there will be no cap on your income because network marketing companies want you to make as much as possible. If you were going to be paid for performance anyway, why live with the cap? The catch to network marketing. This is the part that I thought was so interesting and it really struck home with me. The catch to network marketing. This all sounds great and it is, but there is a catch that most people won't tell you. Here it is. You must accept a temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. That means for a while, people still living in and trying to function in the old system will think less of you. They won't understand. They'll think you're crazy for being involved in network marketing. And actually, the word accept isn't completely accurate. You need to do more than that. You need to embrace the temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. You are seeing the future before it becomes apparent to everyone else. You are the smart one. You are the person taking action to live a better life. There is a reason why people will think less of you, and it's not just because they are stuck in the old system. Let me see if I can help you better understand this, because if you decide to make network marketing your profession, it's important to know. Most people have either joined a network marketing company or know someone who has. This is what goes through the mind of virtually every person who decides to get involved. I can think of 5 or 6 people who might do this too. My sister would be great. My friend loves this kind of thing. I know this other person who could be amazing. Okay, I'll join. In other words, they aren't joining a profession. They're just hoping to get lucky, sign up a few people to cover their own startup costs, and sit back and wait for the money to roll in. The allure of being paid for someone else's efforts is powerful, but often badly misunderstood. They haven't started a real business. They just purchased a glorified lottery ticket. Imagine a lottery ticket with 6 scratch-off spots. These spots represent each of the people the new person thinks will certainly join. They approach those people and try to get them to join. And because of their lack of skill, most of them end up with nothing, just like the lottery ticket. This becomes just another lost opportunity And since they have acted in unskilled ignorance, they may have damaged some friendships as well. So they rip up the ticket, and instead of taking responsibility for not really starting their business, they blame. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I can't read. So they rip up the ticket, and instead of taking responsibility for not really starting their business, they blame network marketing and make sure to tell the world, look, I've been there. I've done it. I talk to every person I know, and network marketing just doesn't work. Save your money. That's what you're dealing with if you choose this as a profession. The opinions of ignorant people who think they've done it right and it doesn't work. If that's going to be too hard to handle, then network marketing isn't for you. But if you can embrace it, the world is yours. The people who embrace it get paid big money. Companies will pay unlimited amounts to people who can help blind people see, who can educate the ignorant, and who can build a community of like-minded people. Some people like to say perception is reality. I hate that saying. All great leaders in the world have ignored it for centuries. What if Nelson Mandela had said perception is reality? What if Martin Luther King Jr. had said perception is reality? What if I always want to say Jobs. I think it's Jobs. What if Steve Jobs had said perception is reality? The great leaders of the world said, reality is reality, and I'm going to do everything possible to help people understand that fact. The truth is, network marketing isn't perfect. It's just better. And that's reality. Let that soak in, my friends. Have a great day.